Come on, boys. Massive, massive win. 2-0 over Porto, away from home, so-called away from home, even though we were playing in a neutral venue. But nevertheless, it counts as 2 away goals to our name. We're 1 foot, as it says by the title, we are 1 singular foot into the Champions League semi-finals for the first time since 2014. It's been that long. This doesn't really tend to happen for us as Chelsea fans. It really, really doesn't. Even though it should, it doesn't really happen when we get into the semi-finals. But we are well and truly on the brink. All we have to do is literally not bottle it. That's literally all we have to do. We have every bit of hard work done for ourselves. A 2-0 win, including 2 away goals. We're 2-0 up, as I said. We have every single bit of hard work done. All we need to do is just finish the job. That's all we have to do, guys. That's all we have to do. Please, please do not screw this up. Because if we're in a Champions League semi-final, the scenes. There's only 3 games after that then until you win the actual tournament itself. It's just, what a feeling as a Chelsea fan. What a performance as well, because I think it had everything, if I'm honest. I mean, first of all, I'm not going to lie. I think Porto probably had more chances than us. Maybe we had, some of the better ones because we, of course, did score 2 goals and they didn't really, test us as much as we maybe expected. But overall, I think that, fair play. We got the job done. I mean, the 2 goals as well, just 2 things of absolute beauty. I see people in the chat already. Thanks very much, everyone, for tuning in already. Make sure to leave a like on the stream. And make sure to leave a like on the stream. As I said, it would be massively appreciated. It means absolutely magnificent amounts to me. And let's get into the goals. Mason Mount, the first one. I mean, this guy has just been incredible this season. I mean, if he doesn't win our Player of the Season award, it's a fixed award. It means absolutely nothing to us anymore because this season he's just been so good. He steps in, week out. He's quality on the ball. He gets goals and assists, maybe not as much as people would have liked. But at the end of the day, he runs his socks off. He cares about the club. His pressing ability off the ball is just incredible. And on the ball as well, as we saw today, a perfect example of the skill he possesses. The turn and the finish was just a thing of beauty. Maybe a little bit, fortunate that the ball went into the net because it didn't really seem like it was that challenging for Marchesine and Porter's goal. But nevertheless, what a goal for Mason Mount. The turn again, he's trademarking that turn because he does it quite a lot. And it works out for most of the time. What a turn, what a goal, 1-0. Massive goal for us. And then with, I think, 5 minutes to go, Ben Chilwell, the left wing back, turns into prime Aguero, prime Henry, prime any world-class striker to ever live, he turns into. And, he takes it like a world-class striker. I'm not going to lie, he does really well to anticipate the mistake, runs in on goal, and you just think he's going to put his foot through it and try and drive it into the corner. The sauce, when he goes around the goalkeeper, just taps it on his weak right foot as well. Absolute scenes. And Battle Rita in the chat saying, we're going to win the Champions League. You heard it here first. We're going to win the Champions League. Chelsea versus PSG final. Mark my words. Pulisic was awesome. Very, very true. Imagine we got PSG in the final. The scenes. Chelsea versus Thomas Tuchel. Thomas Tuchel takes the Champions League from PSG's grasp. All the scenes. But Josh Hall saying the 2 fullbacks were fabulous. They really, really were. Reece James and, of course, Ben Chilwell, the second goal scorer. Both absolutely phenomenal. I think, as I said Porto had probably a lot more chances, even though we probably had a little bit of the better chances. But even still, with the chances that we had, or they had, Edouard Mendy dealt really, really well. I thought he was really good today, Edouard Mendy. I think the back 3, once again, of Christensen, Rudiger, Azpilicueta, as per usual, really, really solid. I mean, yet another clean sheet. And most importantly, the embarrassment on Saturday against West Brom well and truly vanished from our minds. I mean, probably not yet, I'm not going to lie, because it still was a horrific, embarrassing result. But nevertheless, I mean, this has well and truly shown that we have the bottle to come back from those kind of games. A massive game, because make no bones about it. As I said, a lot of people were saying, Chelsea fans were, celebrating the fact that we got Porto. No. We weren't celebrating the fact we got Porto. We were celebrating the fact that Porto, no disrespect to them, were probably the weakest team you could have got. But that's not to say that they're a quality side, because we saw what they did to Juventus. Defensively, they're as strong as anyone, and we put 2 goals past them today. And, going forward as well, they play some really good football. They're a very gritty side. Their pressing is top class. I think that's one thing I definitely noticed tonight, is how much they were hounding our players in the back line. So Porto are really a decent team. So to come back and win 2-0, especially after what was, a week of turmoil, considering the fact we lost 5-2 to West Brom after an international break as well, when, they might be tired, fatigued legs after flying over all around the fucking world. And arguments between Rudiger and Kepa and all those kind of things. So at the end of the day, make no bones about it, as I said, a massive, massive win, especially with the 2 away goals. That definitely 100% go in our favour. And even though the second leg probably isn't going to be at Stamford Bridge, it gives us a massive, step into the semi-finals of the Champions League, which of course would be a monumental achievement. And I mean as well, I want to cut Porto a little bit of slack because they were missing arguably 2 of their best players in Mediterranean and Sergio Oliveira, who of course both were suspended for this game. Taremi picking up a red card against Juventus, and Oliveira, I think, was either injured or had too many yellow cards or something like that. But nevertheless, he didn't play. And overall, Porto are going to be a lot stronger in the second leg. They have something to play for, so they're going to be going gung-ho. But really, if we score 1 goal in that game, which I think we will, I think we should be through. And that's why I don't want to jinx it whatsoever, but I'm pretty confident to say now that we are going to be in the semi-finals and we will be probably playing Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois back at his own ground, Eden Hazard the same, and Mateo Kovacic going back to his old club in Real Madrid is just going to be absolute scenes if we were to play Real Madrid. And to be honest, I fancy our chances now at this Champions League. I really, really would. And don't get me wrong, I don't think we'll win it still because, I am a bit of, I don't want to be too overconfident and then look like an absolute, idiot once we get knocked out in the second leg by Porto in a 3-0 bottle job. But imagine that actually happened. But nevertheless, I mean, we definitely do have a chance because I think Thomas Tuchel has shown in his short stint as Chelsea manager so far, we are well and truly capable of beating anyone with that man's presence in the dugout because a tactical masterclass he is as well, or a tactically brilliant manager is what I'm basically trying to say. We have a really good squad as well, full of, players who fit into a system really well in this 3-4-1-2 system, or 3-4-2-1, I should say. Yeah, could really, I don't think any team in the Champions League at this moment in time is going to want to play Chelsea. And I think, to my knowledge, PSG have beaten Bayern Munich 3-2 away from home as well. So it just goes to show that even the favourites, and City, of course, who only limped over the line against Dortmund last night, and to a certain extent were really lucky with the fact that Jude Bellingham scored a completely legitimate goal that was disallowed. But nevertheless, I think we've shown we really can compete for this Champions League. We really, really can. And that really excites me as a fan. I'm really not going to lie. Josh Hall saying Chelsea champions 2012 and 2021. Just mix up the numbers. Who's going to notice? I think they're trying to tell us something here. We're going to win the Champions League this season. We are going to win the Champions League. Which, as I said, I don't want to be, too overconfident because we well and truly might not. But you know what? That's the whole fun of being a fan. Is being confident in your team and having a bit of belief to know that your team is going to do well and try and win honours that we want to win as a club. But yeah, nevertheless, Danny Ramirez Garrido predicted the game correctly. 2-0 Chelsea, he said. And I remember he commented on my last video as well. So fair play, man. And yeah, I mean, I'd say you're absolutely buzzing to be right in that one. But I'm sure we'll face Bayern Munich in the semi. That's if we get through, first of all. And second of all, maybe, I mean, obviously Bayern Munich are nowhere near out of it, even though PSG have 3 away goals. All Bayern need to do really is win by 2 goals in the second leg and they're through, which is easier said than done, I know, but Bayern Munich, especially with the fact they'll have Lewandowski and probably Gnabry back as well, they're well and truly capable of it on their day. And yeah, overall, what a night to be a Chelsea fan. What a night. So leave your opinions then in the comment section below, or in the chat, I should say, and the comments, of course, if you are watching as a video. Yeah, overall, a really good performance and a really good result once again. Thomas Tuchel well and truly proving that I was wrong after what was an abysmal performance and result on Saturday. And also, guys, as I keep saying, leave a like on the stream. It helps me out more than you guys could ever imagine, and also make sure to subscribe to the channel as well. We are looking to hit 1.6k subscribers on this channel as soon as we bloody well possibly can. It would be massively appreciated if we can do so. And Chelsea one singular step of 2, of course, into the semi-finals of the Champions League against Porto. And as I keep saying, I just want to make this absolutely clear. I think we have a really good chance of winning the Champions League, but I think, first of all, we can't be thinking in the semi-final before we get the second leg over it, because we could easily go and bottle that in like a 3-0 defeat. And even if Porto were to come out quick out of the blocks and we made 2 mistakes in the first 10 minutes and go 2-0 down, they're right back into it. It's really unlikely, but you never know in football, especially what has been just an absolutely unbelievably crazy season. But yeah, I think that's where we're going to leave this video or stream, if you're watching it as a stream. Thank you very much for tuning in once again. It's, the support on this channel has been just absolutely unbelievable. I really do appreciate you all tuning in. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you're watching it and also on the stream right now, because as I keep saying, I know I keep reiterating, it's probably getting annoying, but it makes, such a big difference in terms of me getting into the algorithm and stuff like that. So I would massively appreciate your support there. And of course, if you're not already subscribed, make sure you do so. What are you doing if you're not subscribed? What are you doing? Because a lot more live streams to come with these games, not only Chelsea games, but just games in general. I did a live stream for the Liverpool Real Madrid game last night. I'll be doing the same thing at the weekend for the Premier League and, of course, for the Champions League next weekend. Maybe even for Europa League game tomorrow, because Arsenal and Manchester United are both in action, of course. And yeah, Chelsea 2, Porto 0, or should I say Porto 0, Chelsea 2. We're one singular step, as I said, into the semi-finals. And yeah, hopefully we can get the job done in the second leg. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and see ya.